Hey everybody, Congressman Brian Mast here. Now yesterday, the House Foreign Affairs Committee, which I chair, passed Tim Burchett's bill to cut off American tax dollars from going to the Taliban. Now this bill, it now heads to the House floor, where I just hope that it's passed very, very soon, just like it was last year. It should be a common sense bill that if we don't have an embassy in Afghanistan, if we don't have a relationship with that country and don't have people on the ground, then our tax dollars, why in the world would be sending our tax dollars to that country? Now, unfortunately, this common sense isn't something that Joe Biden and his flunkies subscribe to. Instead, they sent, very literally, hundreds of millions of dollars to Afghanistan after our troops left in August of 2021. Millions of that money going, according to Biden's own Inspector General, were paid directly to the Taliban through taxes and extortion and a number of other things. That's why we need Tim Burchett's bill to go out there and become law. It's only a part of the fight, but Biden's State Department sent millions of dollars to Afghanistan without any clear mission. For instance, let me give you a couple of examples. The State Department spent $3 million to resettle Afghans from neighboring countries in Taliban-controlled Afghanistan. That doesn't make much sense. Think about that. We literally saw videos of Afghans hanging on for dear life on the wings of C-17s, the large aircrafts, during the withdrawal because they wanted to escape the Taliban, and then Biden turned around and used American tax dollars to resettle Afghans who are willingly wanted to return and live under Taliban control. Why would we spend money on that? Makes no sense. Hundreds of thousands of dollars on fostering religious tolerance in Taliban-controlled Afghanistan. That's not something that we need to be spending money on. Tens of millions of dollars on drug use disorder treatment in Afghanistan. Why are we paying for their drug treatment in Afghanistan? Makes no sense. Even though the Taliban has supposedly banned the cultivation of consumption of all drugs, it makes no sense for us to pay for their rehab. $5 million to expand access to higher education in Afghanistan, where the Taliban has taken control of all the colleges and banned women from attending and banned access to classes that they deem as Western, while mandating classes on Islamic Sharia law. Think about that. We're paying Afghans to go to school run by the Taliban, where they are literally fed Taliban propaganda. These things make no sense. President Trump and Secretary Rubio have terminated all of these programs of foreign assistance. Now it's time for Congress to pass Tim Burchett's bill to make sure that no future White House and State Department can restart this funding to the Taliban.